The names and roles of African independence leaders. The names and the roles played by African independence leaders is what I am bringing your way today. Number 1 African independence leader on the list is Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. He was the first president of independent Ghana and the leader of the pan-African movement. Number 2 is Patrice Lumumba of Congo. He was the Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo and also a pan-Africanist. Another leader of Africa who is number 3 is Nelson Mandela, who is of South Africa. He is the first democratically elected president of South Africa and is the leader of the anti-apartheid struggle. Number 4 is Julius Nyerere of Tanzania. He is the first president of Tanzania and leader of the Tanganyika African National Union. Number 5 on the list is Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya. He is the first president of Kenya and founder of the Kenyan African National Union. Another leader of Africa is Samora Machel of Mozambique. Number 7 is Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso. He is the president of Burkina Faso and leader of the revolution in 1983. Another leader of Africa is Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, second president of Egypt and leader of the 1952 Egyptian revolution. Another leader of Africa is the great Haile Selassie of Ethiopia. He is the emperor of Ethiopia and a major proponent of pan-Africanism. Another leader of Africa who is number 10 on our list is Steve Biko of South Africa. He is the leader of the Black Consciousness movement in South Africa. Number 11 on the list is Abubakar Tafawa Balewa of Nigeria. He is the first Prime Minister of Nigeria and the leader of the Northern People's Congress. Another leader of Africa is number 12 on the list, who is Leopold Sedar Senghor of Senegal. He is the first president of Senegal and a leading figure in Negritude literature. Another leader of Africa is Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia. He is the first president of Zambia and leader of the independence movement. Another leader of Africa is Modibo Keita of Mali. He is the first president of Mali and leader of the African Regroupment Party. Another leader of Africa is number 15, Amilcar Cabral of Guinea-Bissau. He is a guerrilla leader and founder of the African Party for the Independence of Guinea-Bissau and Africa. Another leader of Africa is Felix Hubert Bogny of Ivory Coast, now known as Côte d'Ivoire. He is the first president of Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire and leader of the Republican Party of Côte d'Ivoire. Number 17 on the list is Ahmed Sékou Touré of Guinea. He is the first president of Guinea and leader of the Democratic Party of Guinea. Another leader of Africa is Agostinho Neto of Angola. He is the first president of Angola and leader of the Popular Movement for the Liberation of Angola. Number 19 on the list as one of the leaders of Africa is Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, first president of Tanzania and leader of the Tanganyika African National Union. William Tubman is of Liberia. He is the president of Liberia and leader of the True Whig Party. Sékou Touré of Guinea-Bissau is the first president of Guinea-Bissau and leader of the African Party for the Independence of Guinea and Cape Verde. Hastings Banda of Malawi, first president of Malawi and leader of the Malawi Congress Party. We also have as number 24, Soumaila Cisse of Mali. He is the Prime Minister of Mali and leader of the Alliance for Democracy in Mali. The next leader we'll look about is Modibo Keita, first president of Mali. And then we go to the next one, Milton Obote of Uganda, first president of Uganda and leader of the Ugandan People's Congress. Robert Mugabe is a leader of Zimbabwe. He is the president of Zimbabwe, first prime minister and later president of Zimbabwe and leader of the Zimbabwe African National Union Patriot Front. Habib Bourguiba of Tunisia is the first president of Tunisia and leader of New Destor. Abdel Diouf of Senegal is the president of Senegal and leader of the Socialist Party of Senegal. Guinea-Conakry's Ahmed Sékou Touré, president of Guinea-Conakry and leader of the Democratic Party of Guinea. Sadauda Jawara is of Gambia and the first Prime Minister of Gambia and leader of the People's Progressive Party. Muammar Gaddafi is of Libya. He is the leader of Libya and founder of the Libyan Arab Jamahiriya. Omar Bongo of Gabon is the president of Gabon and leader of Gabonese Democratic Party. Yoweri Museveni is of Uganda, is the president of Uganda and leader of the National Resistance Movement. Frantz Fanon is of Martiniqu. He is a philosopher, is a psychiatrist and writer who was a major theorist of the decolonization movement. Kenneth David Kaunda of Zambia is the first president of Zambia. And then we have Sam Nujoma of Namibia, first president of Namibia and leader of the Southwest African People's Organization. Hassan Gould Abdel is of Djibouti. He is the first president of Djibouti and leader of the Popular Rally for Congress. Abdelaziz Bouteflika is of Algeria and the fourth president of Algeria and leader of the National Liberation Front. If I've added value to you through this compilation of leaders in Africa and their role, kindly make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, as more about Africa is going to be coming your way in the every day. I have done a series of videos about Africa, African food, African jokes and many others, and I am going to continue. Every day we're going to be bringing you content on this channel. So stick around and you are going to be glad you did. Like this video, comment, share the link of this video with other people, and I will talk to you some other time. The video that is popping up right now is for you to watch, so go ahead and watch it. Talk to you soon.